2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. It's the Miami Heat facing the Dallas Mavericks. And the starting lineup for Miami, they've got Tim Hardaway, and it's Wade in at the 2. Here's James. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
And the muscle LeBron has helps him on these physical finishes, just bouncing off the defense.
Here's Nash. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. Finley gets the bucket.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
About a minute into this first quarter. James deciding where to go with it.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Miami making a switch here. Butler's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Heat, number 22, Jimmy Butler.
Here's Wade. And that one's long.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Here's Van Exel. Can't hit it from 12 feet. Here's James. That one drops for him. James has gotten his second bucket.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate, close to the bucket in the high percentage area.
Here's Nash, defended by Hardaway, and they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now, here is James, and it's in there.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Here's Nash, over Hardaway. Again, the miss by Dallas. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Tipped. Left side Butler.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Mavericks trail by 8. And the Mavericks call time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Checking in for Miami, number 33, Alonzo Mourning.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Nash. Dallas, no good that time either.
That's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
O'Neal passes to Butler. And there's the lob, the steal. Here's Finley, the shot to stop the run, misses at the rim.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's James. Here's O'Neal. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
It's going to be on LeBron James.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Checking in for your Mavericks, Sean Bradley, Eduardo Navarro, Walt Williams,
1:19 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Nash. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
I
LeBron
Slam,
James.
BA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Here's Nash. Pass to Bell. There's 47 seconds left in the first. Bradley misses. Miami leading by 8. James outside. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Nash.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Here's Butler. Whoa! He just got it off in time.
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And so it's Miami earning this break in the action, up 10. They've been aggressive in transition and find themselves in front. We'll be back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
They've got Williams, and it's Nahara in at the 4. So that's who Dallas starts the second with.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
And it's Butler with the ball for the Miami Heat. Pass to Rice. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Williams passes to Nahara, and he lays it up and in.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
Bradley, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Miami making a switch here. Heat leading by 9. Here's James. Oh, LeBron! Just too much to handle inside.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Pass to Bosch. Here's Rice. Down low. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Shooting for Miami. Chris Bosh.
And the first one at the line is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Pass to Van Exel. They set the pick. Fires from deep. Jimmy Butler with a rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. Yep, that one goes. Nowitzki's got his first bucket of the night. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. James, and it's James with the jam.
You're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Mavericks trail by 14. Here's Bell. Pass to Van Exel. Here's Nowitzki. Over Butler. LeBron with the rebound. Here's Bosch on the wing. Wade. There's a minute 47 left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. His fourth make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And Dallas calls time here. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And the basket by Nash.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Timeout called, the Heat. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Van Exel passes to Nahara. Here's the friends. And he drops it in from the low post.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Hero, the pass to Butler. On the wing, Wade. 9 points in the game. 4 on the clock.
Selfless play by Butler. Using the pick and roll to move the defense and get his guy a good look.
.30 seconds left to play in the second quarter. To the right side. Fires for 3. Van Exel gets the bucket.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Nash. Nice open look, but it's no good. And so it's the Miami Heat in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Back to the game after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Tim Hardaway, and it's O'Neal in at the 5, down low. And there's James from the arc. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Going inside, here's Nash. It's hauled in by the Heat. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds now. James outside. Pass to O'Neal. Back to James. Just 5 on the clock. Can't get it to fall. O'Neal passes to James. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
I don't know how you stop James inside. He just overpowers the defender and gets it to go.
Van Exel's shot is off. Miami leading by 18. Here's Wade. James passes to Wade. Goes back up. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 3 assists now in this one. Now a timeout called by Dallas. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Tyler Hero's checked in for Miami. Butler comes in for Hardaway. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Finley. To the left wing to stop the run. Count the basket. Nash has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Mavericks trail by 18. To the middle. LaFrentz, the pass to Nash. It's tipped. Right side, Butler. Hero, the pass to James. Here's O'Neal. The rebound by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds now. Van Exel's shot is off. And so James will bring it up for Miami. Oh!
Wow!
Yeah, the assertive approach from LeBron is really paying off in this one. He is driving this offense.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
2 minutes remaining.
They set a pick.
2 minutes.
Here's Nash. And the layup is good off the glass. Nash has got 8.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Time called here. The Heat decide to talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Heat leading by 18. Here's Wade. 11 points in the game. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. 6 on the shot clock. And there's James from the arc. Again, the Heat misses.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Nahara passes to Van Exel. To the inside, the Friends. Another shot, rebounded by Mourning. And it's Miami's ball. Here's James. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Well, he's getting all he can offensively and making the most of it.
Mavericks trail by 20. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's foul number 2 for him. Miami making a switch here.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Nahara passes to Bell. The floater, not going to go that time. Good work defensively by James. Butler finds James. Here's Wade, tries it from 19. The shot's good on the assist by James.
LeBron James.
James has got 4 assists now tonight. And Dallas with possession. Outside, Williams. Nahara passes to Bradley. Just 5 to shoot. To the wing, right side. Here's Bell. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
The defender takes away his space and any chance of him making that shot.
Out to the right wing. Back to Butler. That'll count. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Miami. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the court. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Williams, and it's Nowitzki in at the 4 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Fires top of the key. Cycli can't hit. Mavericks trail by 19. Here's Bell. There's the drive, and a nice finish on the layup. Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Heat leading by 17. Wade drives in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Yeah, that one's good. Bradley's got his first points of the night.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
And the bucket is good. And Miami leads by 19.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. And it's Nowitzki missing.
No wonder he's been off the mark. He's been hanging in the background, somewhat uninvolved tonight.
Hero for 3. Nails it from 3. Hero's got his first 3 points of the game.
For like 95% of guys, that is a bad shot, but not Hero. He's got endless range.
Mavericks call timeout. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Finley passes to Nash. Into the lane. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Heat leading by 20. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Count that one. James has got 19 points.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
Here's Nash, defended by Hardaway. Nash passes to LaFrentz. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
LaFrentz has gone 2 of 4 so far tonight. Here's Wade. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
He's off on the second. Mavericks trail by 21. Here's the 3. Hardaway grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Screen by James. And he lobs it up. And it's James with the jam.
Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Van Exel. Pass to Nash. Up and over Hardaway. Miami grabs the miss. O'Neal's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. And Miami also making a switch. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Hardaway. Here's Abdul-Wahid. Rebounded by LeBron. Miami leading by 23. Here's Wade. No good with the triple. There's 53 seconds left in the game. And Butler with the block.
An outstanding defender. Butler uses his size and length well to swat shots.
There's 47 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Nowitzki. Shot clock at 6. Got it. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Wade. Fires the 3. And it's LaFrentz with the rebound. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Butler with the ball. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.